Good morning. So today I'm working on more stock market analysis. It's pretty early, but I couldn't sleep. So here I am. Let me put a message in the chat real quick. Hi. I do this. I do stock market analysis in Python every morning. Subscribe if you'd like to follow along. Your son. All right, so now we have EV, EBITDA, way out of graveyard, back to life, into the night, still outside, still outside. All right, so Dolt Reader, Calc ROIC, operating margin, FCF margin, EBITDA, operating income. Let's get All right, so post no preference, earnings, bada-da-boom, bada-da-bing. All right, so what do we want? We want operating income, EBITDA, essence, income. Let's get sales, cost of goods. You. Oh no, you. Is operating income sales. Let's ask ChatGPT. Is sales operating income? Maybe I put here operating income. Nope. I'm gonna do it for me. Do it for no. Oh. Sales minus cost of goods sold minus operating expenses. So we have this. Sales, cost of goods, gross profit. You are the light in the dark, you are. So is operating income gross profit? Gross profit, operating income. Let's just do stock market tool. Oh, so this is the demo I was showing the other day. Fill in disguise. You are the light in the dark. You are. Back up to here. Stock market tool. You are the light in the dark. What? PWD. Okay. All right, this is what I was doing for that guy. Tests. Test result data. Test get earnings data. Tearing me apart. You are the light in the dark. You are data of income statement. Dark keys. Now let's say here are the keys for my data. How do I get, what was that thing we wanted? Operating income. Oops. You are da 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 da. Alright, come on, stupid thing. When we first met to Radiohead, we got matching tattoos. Gross profit minus selling expenses. In another life. Net income. So I was thinking there's something else. Oh yeah, non-operating income. What about non-operating income? Doesn't that factor in to operating income? Income, gross profit should account for both. No. Okay, good. I'm just trusting ChatGPT here. I don't know any of this stuff. Okay. So we can do life. I will be your girl. We'd keep all our promises, be us against the world. Operating income is equal to self dot. I would make you stay. Alright, then get income statement. The one that got away. Gross profit. Okay, then highlight this whole thing. Got that minus whatever the hell that key is. Selling, administrative, depreciation, amortization, expenses. So how does that make any sense? Gross profit. Gross profit. Gross profit. Oh yeah, I guess profit already takes into account the expenses. Okay. Minus in another life. Selling underscore administrative depreciation amortization expenses. Okay, cool. Operating income plus depreciation expense. The fuck is depreciation expense? Depreciation expense. Another life. Post no preference. Interest expense. The annual charge recorded on the income statement. Going that night, I met that shit. 020, I whipped that bitch. She left me alone, but I miss that bitch. Depreciation expense plus amortization expense. I told you we gonna be okay. Whipping a Benzashi on him in LA. Trying to think of, I don't know what to say. Don't call that the last place no state unless it came with a pool and a gate. Okay. Get her a plate. She say, wow. Gross profit. Back when I don't post that shit. All good though, I'm gonna note that shit. Plus depreciation expense. So it is. I'll let it be on the internet. I'll get out on the bitches and get them wet. Okay. Let's just say, how do I calculate EBITDA with those keys? That's tough. That's tough. Blueface and DG Hill and BMB. Income before depreciation and amortization. Came in straight from Europe, spent 400 on beanies. Easy. Need be sleepy. Like a genie. Like a beanie. I feel like Michael Jackson. Moonwalking through the Calabasas. Operating income is earnings data of income statement of what? Income before dot income before depreciation and amortization. Moonwalking through the Calabasas. Let's just return that. Bitch, don't get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. Don't get too comfortable. Calc EV underscore EBITDA. Gotta think for the team. Comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. Yeah, swerving a bulletproof coupe. Yeah, gotta shoot out the roof. Yeah, turbo 63. Shot it look black niece. I keep it a G. Louis V came with a duffel bag full of moolah. Alright, FCF yield. I don't know, rise and win it. I don't say so bone when you win it. It's hard to say faithful when you win it. Showing you grateful and independent. Fuck out of danger. Free cash flow yield. Bitch, don't get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable, yeah. Do. free cash flow divided by market cap. That's pretty easy. So free cash flow divided by market cap. Where's free cash flow? We did cash flow. Net cash. When a wild animal was it gonna be done and went beyond. Worked his loan. Net cash from operating activities. What is free cash flow? Free cash flow. I just read my mind. Bitch, don't get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. No, I just want to know what free cash flow is. Free cash flow is the cash remaining. Yeah. Free cash flow yield. So define calc FCF. May as well put the FCF stuff by each other, right? Define calc FCF yield. Serving a bulletproof coupe, yeah. Gotta shoot out the roof, yeah. Turbo 60, 3. Shawty look black knees. I keep it a G. Louis V came with a duffel bag full of moolah. I put the fragrance on you. Net cash from operating activities divided by enterprise value. Oh. Wait a second. So this is yield, not margin. If this is correct, free cash flow yield versus margin. FCF margin, free cash flow divided by total revenue. Yeah. Alabama, moi, we got un aise et toi, croyons surtout les toi. Alabama, juste toi et moi, danser le soir. Alabama. Operating cash, Alabama. Okay, so it's just divided by sales. Divided by total revenue. Alabama, rejoignez-moi, we got un aise et toi, croyons sur tous les toits. Free cash flow per share. Free cash flow divided by market cap. Okay, we need a good resource like Wikipedia. Dum 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 dum. Okay, free cash flow. Net profit, profit after tax, net income. What is this? Free cash flow margin. Fait son apparition. Well, this doesn't help. Toi et moi, danser le soir, s'ambassadeur noir, Alabama. Free cash flow. Yeah, this doesn't. Free cash flow yield. Wikipedia. Alabama. Well, I guess Investopedia could help. Free cash flow divided by market price. Why do they do per share? That's so stupid. We'll do each per share. Okay. So yield is free cash flow divided by market price. Yield, right? Yeah. So yield, free cash flow, operating cash. How did I get that? Operating cash. I've been thinking lately about the people I meet. Hold on my street, the way my ankles hurt, shoes on my feet. I'm wondering if I'm gonna see tomorrow. Father, forgive us for what we must do. So that's not yield, is cash flow divided by market price. Net cash from operating activities minus property and equipment. Okay, so then operating, so we could do the same. I was in the army, but I never dug a trench. I used to bust my knuckles on a monkey wrench. I go to town to drink and give the girls a pinch, and I don't think they ever even noticed me. Father, forgive us for what we must do. Okay, so yield is cash flow divided by market cap. Okay. Free cash flow margin. Investopedia. Oh, very first job I said thank you and please. They made me scrub a parking lot down on my knees. Then I got fired for being scared of bees. Turns out that is the margin for what we must do. You forgive us and we'll forgive you. Okay, now let's go back to free cash flow yield. Fish and a whistle and a fish. Eat everything that they put on your dish. When we get through, we'll make a big wish that we never have to do it again. Free cash flow margin. Investopedia. We'll make a big wish that we'll never have to do this again. So they're telling me free cash, maybe it's just wrong. We'll forgive you. Free cash flow margin versus free cash flow. Free cash flow versus operating cash flow. What is the formula? Free cash flow is the cash left over. Fish and a whistle and a fish. Eat everything that they put on your dish. When we get through. Oh, good. Free cash flow yield. So FCF yield. We have operating cash. CapEx. Take me a rainbow, shine down on my mother. Under the covers. Alright, market cap. I've had just enough time. Okay, then we return operating cash minus capex divided by market cap. And I'm going to take this out. I'm not a moron. I don't need to look at it in times 100. Well, I've had Just enough time. Okay, so we've got FCF yield and FCF margin. Compound annual growth rate. Get the beginning value, end value, and number of years. Divide the ending value by the beginning value, raised to 1 over n minus 1. Okay, just show me a damn formula. Okay, so calc. On your best choice, now where my revenue CAGR. Calc, revenue, compound annual growth rate, self. After I'm a goner. How do I get this guy the hell out of here? Shut up, guy. Get out of here. Of a love song. Uh-oh. Revenue CAGR. So where's revenue hidden? Revenue is just money that comes in, right? Not... Yeah. I've had just enough time. Okay, so that's just sales. Guitars that tune good and firm feeling women. I don't need my name in the marquee lights. Okay, so let's run tests again. It's time we got back to the basics of love. Let's go to Lukenbach, Texas, with Waylon and Willie and the boys. This successful life we're living got us feeling like the Hatfields and McCoys. Hank Williams paying songs and... Okay, so sales. Got sales. My call is equal to that. Baby, let's buy a diamond ring and wear jeans and go away. Okay, so now we want to know, well, maybe we could say that. Get CAGR from pandas column. Maybe it's time we got back to the basics of love. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick. With Waylon and Willie and the boys. This successful life we're living just feeling like that. and Luke in back Texas. Ain't nobody feeling no pain. Okay. Okay. Let's focus. Pandas, data frame. Okay. Okay, let's ask ChatGPT. Here's my revenue data as a pandas series. How do I get revenue CAGR from this? Okay. Down, a hole in the ground, when I know, man, I run around and around. And around and around. Okay, so what? Okay, let's just look up pandas functions. Pandas functions on series. Attributes, methods. So you can say it's like roll or something, or diff, maybe diff. Okay, so this dot diff. Okay. No. So I forgot where's CAGR. No. End value. Okay, so we've got call is this. Just call this call. COL. Okay, so then we could say call dot but pandas apply. Pandas series apply. Function. Okay, so Yeah. Lambda. How do we do a single line function? Need a example. Python. Well, ChatGPT could help there. How to do lambda function Python. CAGR is equal to lambda. Lambda function of x, and we want to return so we don't even want the difference. Maryland shots of penicillin could not get the illin to stop. Yeah, so I'm confused on what I need to do here. So if we did the difference, that doesn't matter. We want the gross in revenue. Okay, so let's rename call here. So we don't do diff, we just do .sales. COL. Till my bone collapse. So we want, yeah. It looks like magic when you reel and you spit. Yeah. So this is if we get ending value, beginning value. That doesn't make any sense. It's really the current value divided by the previous value. Previous period raised to the 1 divided by whatever number of periods. Okay. Column. So pandas column. Pandas column to divide each element by previous element. Okay, so call is that offset call is equal to, I'm gonna whip the shit till my bone collapse. Music of the verse starts. I eat it. The MC's hot. What is he thinking? I'll probably never get the props I feel I ever deserve, but I'll never be served. My spot is forever reserved. If I ever leave Earth, hell would be the death of me first. Could ever be worse. That's why I'm clever when I put together every verse. My thoughts are sporadic. I act like I'm an addict. I rap like I'm addicted to smack, like I'm Kamala's. So divided by, so we just need to do call divided by offset call. And I don't really think that the fact that I'm some matters. Okay, good. So now we could do call divided by offset call to the legs. Give out. Can't shut my mouth and my high. Can I raise a pandas column to an exponent? Soon as a verse starts, I eat it in MC's heart. What is he thinking? About to go against me, smart, and it's absurd. People hang on every word. I'll probably never get the props I feel I ever deserve, but I never be served. My spot is forever reserved. If I ever leave Earth, hell would be the death of me first. Boom, there it is. So that's revenue CAGR. Okay, so then offset revenue is equal to make it feel the same, which pleasure is pain. Revenue dot shift something to change. Need to cut off the ads. Oh, fuck it all tonight. Return call divided by offset call. Oh, I want you out of my head. I want you out of my bedroom tonight. There's no way I can save you. I'm good at goodbyes, but you're stubborn to change. 80 proof in my veins, everything is change. I went over the edge. Don't fuck at me tonight. Alright, then you got it. Now let go and you lost it. Now I'm a goner. I want you out of my head. Okay, then my exp is equal to 1 over 4 if self dot whatever the hell that is. I'm no good at goodbyes. I want you back here tonight. I'm trying to cut you, no knife. I want to slice you and dice you. Report type. Can you not turn off the TV? I'm watching the fight. He's Nicki Minaj. You don't need a key to drive the car on the charger. When it's unbothered, and I want you to never go outside. One another two, we're still grinding. Yeah. I want you out of my bedroom tonight. There's no way I can save you, but I need to be saved too. I'm no good at goodbyes. All right, now we have to find earnings per share. Goodbye. I'm no good at goodbyes. Goodbye. Goodbye. Me and Kurt feel the same, but to pleasure's pain. My girl spites me in vain. All I do is complain. Oh, you know what song? Just a wick once again, so you know what song. We want earnings per share. It's somewhere in here. Fuck a pigeonhole. This is a different mode. I'm gonna have to make a pan of 6 on the pinky toes. Diluted net EPS. What does that mean? Diluted EPS is a crucial financial. It's more conservative than EPS because it assumes, oh, Sam Suave. Bro, thank you, John Wayne. Okay. We could just use that. Bust down everything. Dread talking to you, homies, like I'm J. Cole. Bitch, don't tell me that you wanna. Self dot. And rest in peace of Drama King. We will straight some cash flow statement. Self dot earnings data of the base jumping cash flow statement. Gotta throw a party for my day ones. Rest in peace to Drama King. Tell it you. Spin the block twice like it ain't nowhere to park. Smack the backside of his head like he Bart. OVO for L, we get him out when it get dark. Big step up. Divided by offset EPS. B with lemon pepper. -1, right? But this ain't UFC. This chopper came with a compressor. Chopper came with a compressor. This chopper came with a... This Glock 45 came with a switch. If I was Will Smith, I would have slapped him with a stick. Put your hands in the air. It's a sticker up. Alright. Now we've got everything calculated. Finally, that took a bunch of days. That was kind of the project of this week. Spizzin'. I got my love for you, boy. That's my twizzin'. Last play with me got turned tuppy. Shot his ass 20 times. Damn this. Damn lucky. Gotta throw a party for my day ones. They'll lay some. Rest in peace, Drama King. We was straight stunned. Alright, so now 1-9. What did we do? We got rest of interesting fundamental variables. Okay, good. So what I had last week was basically price data, and the problem is there's no fundamentals in there. With fundamentals, you don't get any price data. So now we've got the ability to do the price analysis, and now we have the data for doing the fundamental analysis. Downstairs. It feels so good, feeling good again. All right, so we've got this. Now we want to build a visualizer. So let's make a new class. Fundamentals visualizer. $320s in 10. It feels so good. Feeling good again. Reached into my pocket, found $320s and a 10. It feels so good. Feeling good again. Yeah. Okay, so pass here. Feels so good. Feeling good again. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. It feels so good. Feeling good again. Feels so good. Feeling good again. Okay, so now we could basically say get data, right? Get data. So we can say self.data. Data reader. get data. They used to before. Get earnings data. Data reader. So data get will get earnings data. Stock, start date, end date, report type should be quarter. Stock is equal to stock. Start date is equal to start date. End date is equal to end date. Report type is equal to quarter. Tell you I am so honey now. Take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Define calc earnings fundamental calc earnings variables. When my hairs are gone and my memories fades. Variables. Just make it a dictionary. You will still love me the same. Honey, you're so cause to grow. Old, it's evergreen. ROIC. Self dot calc ROIC. In my mind and memory. Okay, then we've got operating margin. Self.calc operating margin. And I just keep on making the same mistakes, hoping that you'll understand. But baby now, self.calc FCF margin. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your hand on my beating heart. Where we are. EV/EBITDA. La 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 la. Rev CAGR is self.calc revenue CAGR. EPS CAGR is self.calc EPS CAGR. I'm thinking out loud. Return variables, right? Where we are and we found love, right? Where we are. Bro. Breathe. Okay, so stocks. breathe when I roam through into. It's not even funny, man. I can't breathe. Buddy, are you having a bad dream? For stock and stocks. Okay, so let's enumerate the stocks. Then you gotta breathe. 2 and then the 3. Calc earnings variables. Can't breathe. Okay, so what do we call this? Fundamentals. So we'll just call this fundamental varies is a blank dictionary. Self.data get earnings data. Then we have fundamental varies of stock is equal to self.data right up on them like the escalators. Calc earnings variables. Okay. What is it? The 2 and then the 3 and then the 4. Then you gotta breathe. Okay, so we've got that. Now we get set up plots. Breathe when I come fucking it. It's quicker than a tick in a New York minute. Quick as a tick in a New York minute. Have to put the Heimlich on you. Okay, start date is start date, and of course, and 3 and then the 4. Then you gotta breathe. Then you gotta okay. Self.get data. You just got pretty Ricky. And in the city. I can feel them fucking up my kidneys. Alright, we're about at an hour, so I'm just gonna say what to do for next time. Set up grid for 7 plots. Burn, 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 burn. I pray to God for some water. Okay, now let's go to here. Guess I never learned. Hands up in the fire. Hands up in the fire. Burn, 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 burn. I pray to God for some water to wash down these perks. I've been cursed since birth. Make plotting for all variables with select stocks specified. Breathe. What's reality? Alright, so what do we had here? Okay. Added functions for calculating the rest of the variables. Added visualizer. And tests. Yeah, we'll leave that unchanged. Push. Okay, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you found this interesting, or if you like painting. I paint too every day. And I do these live streams every day, so subscribe and watch along as I build this app. And then I'm gonna start doing some investing streams, and hopefully I'll be able to make a bunch of money. So thanks for watching. Adios. To wash down these